If you aim to improve your self-discipline, Stoicism emerges as a valuable ally to guide you on this journey. Marcus Aurelius, renowned as the last of the 5 wise emperors, even in the midst of his rule, found time to create a set of intimate writings, now known as the Meditations. In these notes, Marcus Aurelius shared insightful insights about building self-discipline, and in this video, we present 10 of the most crucial premises for forging this skill. The foundation of self-discipline is rooted in the understanding of your mission. Marcus Aurelius expressed, "I am called to the task of being human, so why should I be disturbed by the prospect of doing what I was born for, the responsibilities for which I was placed in this world, or prefer to retreat under the covers and indulge in the more pleasant warmth? Therefore, your purpose is essentially to pamper yourself or persist." Marcus Aurelius firmly believed that every individual carries a purpose, a reason for their existence. It is our duty to embrace this mission because it is what drives us to get out of bed every morning. Having a clear understanding of your goals and how your daily activities fit into this panorama greatly increases the likelihood of achieving them. For example, if you encounter a flat tire and need to replace it, your goal is clear: to change the tire as quickly as possible, allowing you to continue your journey. Regardless of fatigue, you will act with determination. The primary driver of self-discipline is the purpose that guides the task. When the direction is uncertain, just start. If you aspire to be a writer, write daily. If you aim to pursue the path of illustration, draw and create regularly. Everything you want to achieve does not require excessive motivation, research, or advice. The key lies in dedicating yourself to daily practice and facing obstacles as they arise, because it is the purpose that will give you the strength, courage, and motivation needed to move towards your goals. Self-discipline resides in discovering compelling motivations to take action and then committing unwaveringly until the achievement. Self-confidence is crucial. According to Marcus Aurelius' teachings, you must realize your desires as if they were precious gems, satisfying your desires while keeping your mind firmly centered. After establishing a solid purpose, it's time to create a practical action plan that will guide you towards your goals. Commitment should not be limited to the goals, but should embrace all the small actions you will take along this journey. A complete commitment to the necessary tasks, regardless of the challenges that may arise, is imperative. Self-discipline translates into the ability to act, to do what needs to be done, regardless of your physical, mental, or emotional state. Everything you desire to have, be, or achieve depends on your ability to carry out the necessary actions to reach your goals. Whether you like it or not, you can start with a well-crafted action plan that includes a deadline for achieving your goal, based on intermediate goals that break down your objective into manageable parts. These smaller goals ensure that you are progressing towards the desired outcome in smaller steps and defined periods, thus avoiding feelings of discouragement and stagnation that can lead to procrastination. Another crucial aspect is consistency. As Marcus Aurelius states, build your life one step at a time and rejoice if each step moves you as close to your goal as possible, because no one can stop you from doing that. Despite having a solid purpose and a practical plan, 95% of us fail to achieve our goals, often due to a lack of consistency. Consistency is the key. You must act every day. Simply practicing daily develops mental resilience, enhances focus, and solidifies an understanding of the essential process for achieving remarkable accomplishments. You must sow before you can reap. Self-discipline is, above all, the habit of consistency, finding the motivation to do something repeatedly until it becomes second nature, showing tangible progress. So, even if you experience occasional failure, such as skipping a workout when you should not, it does not define your identity. Your ability to recover is what makes you a disciplined and resilient person. A bad day does not need to dictate a bad week. A bad week does not need to determine a bad year. Each morning brings a new life, and moving forward, focusing on what lies ahead, is the essence of life itself. Fourth, embrace voluntary suffering. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, we must discipline ourselves in small things to progress to great undertakings. Self-imposed discomfort is one of the strategies that strengthen our self-discipline and make us appreciate what we often overlook. Try taking cold showers or walking instead of using the car in situations where it would be more convenient. Thus, you will understand the value of what you possess and often take for granted in daily life. Fifth, practice control. Marcus Aurelius asserts, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Recognize this, and you will find inner strength. Becoming anxious about trivial matters is detrimental to discipline. When you are focused on your goals, doubts, negative thoughts, and anxiety may arise. Worries about what is beyond your control can paralyze you. The best approach is to apply what Stoicism teaches us. Some things are within our control, and others are not. Sixth, distance yourself from victimhood. According to Marcus Aurelius, perform every act in your life as if it were your last. Have you ever uttered any of these phrases? I was born this way. I never learned another way. My parents were a bad example. Everyone does the same. These are excuses people use to remain as they are, rather than striving to improve. It is necessary to take responsibility and question yourself. Why me? Why with me? The victim mentality is the enemy of mental strength. Perhaps you are not to blame for the circumstances, but your life depends on your ability to identify what is under your control and take that responsibility, instead of surrendering to self-pity. Train yourself to take control of your own life. It is easier to blame others when something goes wrong or when you do not know what to do. However, only individuals with mental strength can accept responsibility, even when they are not at fault, and rebalance the ship. Be the person who intervenes and acts, who solves problems, rather than looking around for scapegoats. By victimizing yourself, you relinquish control and personal responsibility, making it virtually impossible to progress and become a better person. Seventh, cultivate the ability to delay gratification. As Marcus Aurelius asks, were you born to be comfortable rather than to do actions and experiences? Observe the plants, the birds, the ants, the spiders, and the bees, each fulfilling their individual functions to harmonize the world as best as possible. You, as a human being, must also do your work in alignment with your intrinsic nature. Delaying gratification involves the ability to wait to achieve what you desire. For example, imagine yourself at a party full of tempting food and drinks while you are committed to losing weight. If you give in to temptation and fill your plate with calorie-rich treats, it will harm your diet, providing instant gratification. However, if you resist temptation and opt for a light meal and water, you will be rewarded in the future by shedding unwanted pounds. This ability to resist temptation and stay focused on your goals is often called self-discipline. Persevering in your goal, regardless of circumstances or environment, is an essential part of this behavior. It is the act of depriving yourself in the present to achieve something significantly better in the future. Eighth, ignore the pessimists. According to Marcus Aurelius, when someone accuses you or expresses hatred, or people utter similar criticisms, look deeply into their souls and see what kind of individuals they are. You will realize that there is no reason to be troubled by their opinions of you. Whenever you begin to act and proclaim, even if only to yourself, that you believe you have a special purpose in life and are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it, you will inevitably attract pessimists. Pessimists are those who criticize, object, or resist anything. They tend to say no and discourage. Even though they may like you, they fear progress and therefore oppose everything, expressing cruel opinions. It is crucial to realize and understand that getting upset about someone's opinion, whether you do not know them or respect them, is as useless as getting upset about the weather. It is a waste of energy. Do not waste your time, as their voices do not deserve to be heard. Instead, Actively seek honest feedback from those you respect, but who do not fit into the known pessimists category. 9th, seek the wisdom of worthy role models. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, associate with people of good quality if you esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. Specifically, let's identify role models. Your role models can be friends, family, colleagues who have already achieved the goals you are pursuing. Ask yourself, who is currently doing this? Who has successfully achieved this goal? Who has successfully mastered this habit? Who has successfully made this change? Who demonstrates the necessary self-discipline in this area? What can I learn from these people that can help me in my own journey? Question these people about how they developed their self-discipline. Inquire about the specific actions they took to achieve the results they attained. Use their experience as a guide to enhance your own self-discipline during your growth process. 10th, be honest with yourself. Conduct an honest self-assessment of your day. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. One of the most effective ways to strengthen your discipline is to reflect on yourself and identify your weaknesses. Be absolutely honest and take this opportunity to connect with your subconscious. Before going to sleep, review your day and your actions. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? When were my self-discipline and self-control tested? When was I assertive? When did I make mistakes? Why did these mistakes occur? Additionally, how can I improve? Now that you know how you can improve the next day, avoid excessive self-criticism. Be compassionate with yourself and forgive your mistakes. Self-compassion means forgiving yourself and not excessively blaming yourself, which helps to avoid procrastination and excessive self-criticism. Acknowledge what you did well to repeat it the next day and be grateful for what went well today. That was today's video. If you want to learn more about Stoicism, click on the pinned link in the comments to check out exclusive content. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.